happening, guys. It's on there finally. The T66 is making boost. I'm pretty happy that I can actually rev the car on the spot and hear some sort of a whistle. Good stuff, mate. Good freaking stuff. So I had to modify the dump pipe to suit the T66 because the T66 sits a little bit lower than the GT45 that I've got sitting on the freaking floor over there. So modified the dump pipe and all the fittings were the same, the oil return, everything just sort of goes there and goes there, bolts in, screws in, whatever. Good stuff. So therefore, I can still use the GT45 if I need to do that in the future. But doing this mod, changing the turbo, has also made me realise what I need to do to reduce heat from the engine bay. So at the moment, I've got the dump pipe that just goes down and out. So it goes through, past the radiator, out the side of the car. What I need to do with that is I need to exit it through the hood. So I need to find a Q45 bonnet somewhere. If someone's got one or someone knows of anyone that's got one, just send me a message and I'll try to get onto it, because I don't want to destroy the bonnet that I've got, because it opens, it closes, it's pretty straight. And yeah, I just don't want to drill a hole through it for an exhaust exit. But that's what I'm going to do. Hoodie for the T66, hoodie for the GT45. Piece of cake. Screamer pipe, bang, straight up. I'll curve it around and bring it up with an elbow straight up the side of the bonnet, or straight up into the bonnet out of the freaking hole that I cut in there. So yeah, now doing that, I'm going to be able to run my twin thermo fans, which is something that I've always wanted to do, hence to keep the freaking temperature down on the car, on the water, because I don't want the freaking thing to cook, because these engines are pretty hard to come by in Australia now. So I want to try and take care of the engine as much as I can. That's why I've got racing oil in it. I changed the coolant, flushed it, changed the coolant. I've made some progress with the intercooler piping, fabricated some of that up, as you'll see in some of the pictures that I put on this video. So making progress. There's some terrible rain event coming towards Queensland. So I've pretty much cleaned the car and put a cover over it for now. So I won't be doing anything on the car probably for the next 3 to 4 weeks. But I think in the next episode, I want to have most of the intercooler piping done. And I also want to have the coilovers purchased at least. Purchase the coilovers, that way I can get it sitting right. I can sort of go, oh, okay, if I want to street car it, how much room have I got for an exhaust system? You know, the biggest problem is, like, it would be easy if I could just, I might be able to do that. If I could switch tunes between NA and turbo, and then just say, let's just say I wanted to sell the car as a street car, I could just run the exhaust system straight from the V-bands, which I showed you, or which you're going to see. You might see it, depends where I've put the video. So that way I can just run them straight up the back, NA, and still have the bracket on there for the turbo, and say, look, you can run this engine either way, turbo or non-turbo. I'm not sure if I can get the injector range on a tune for that, you know what I mean? Obviously I need, if I'm going to be running 10 pound of boost, I'm going to have a lot more flow through my injector pump. No, it's not got an injector pump. It's a freaking, that's a diesel car. This is a petrol car. Injector, fuel injector, fuel injector, fuel injection. Okay, has to run more flow because I'm going to be running E85 and a turbocharger. So if I maybe get a Link ECU or something like that, if I could flick the tune and just go all NA, then I can just simply run it as a street car and not have to worry about going underneath the cross member for the exhaust pipe. That's an idea anyway. Another idea I've had is, because I've got another set of VH45 extractors, factory ones, or Q45 ones, I was thinking of spinning them around eventually and just setting up 2 turbos, or maybe just one single, and then having it go in like that. That way I'm going to get a lot less lag. And if I do run this, once again, it's not going to be as laggy. I went and purchased some stainless steel exhaust T4 exhaust flange gaskets from TurboTech, which is just around the corner from where I live. The other day, they were only like $10 each, which is really cheap. Because I've seen them on eBay for like $50, $60. I think people are just trying to take the piss, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. But it's coming together good. It sounds good. The video that I rev it and it spools up, I didn't even hit $6,000. So I didn't really want to go to the limiter until everything's set up a little bit better. I'm sort of running safe at the moment anyway, because it's only got a 4-pound spring, and I think it may be still losing a bit of boost somewhere. So therefore, I'm not scared to give it a little bit of a rev on the spot. I don't think it's going to cause it any harm. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to. So, take a look at it, listen to it, turn it up, whatever you have to do. Here's a couple of videos of some of the stuff I've been doing, including it spooling up, which you've probably already heard, seeing that video was also at the introduction of this video. And yeah, turn her up, baby. So yeah, we've got it up on the ramps at the moment. I've set it up with the airflow meter on the, well, it's near the throttle body, which is not the way I'm going to run it, but this is the final time that I'm going to start the car like this. It's making boost now. It's pretty, I'll touch the tailpipe, it's pretty cold, you know, it hasn't been started. So I'll give it a flick now and see what happens. Yeah, so this is just a bit of the setup that I've got going on underneath. V-bands on both ends, and then I just fabricated all this up, which goes under the cross member and then out there, pretty much up into the turbocharger. And that is the dump pipe at the moment. I've just got the ramps set up so that I can fix this. I'm just going to bolt this back up. It bolts onto there like that somehow. I'll figure it out. I think I'll work it out anyway. It goes under there, and then I'll take it off the ramps before the torrential rain comes in again. I've got to let it get some warmth into the engine first, and I might give it a couple of squirts, and yeah, doesn't sound too bad when it spoils up now. So yeah, it's back under the cover. Looks like there's some bad weather coming in for Queensland again, so I'll give it a bit of a wash before. As you can see, there's some leftover foam, and yeah, under the cover for now. I think it's going to rain for the next week or so. Not too happy, but I guess it is what it is. Thanks everyone for watching, whoever's watching and whoever's liking and subscribing. Thanks heaps, and I will keep you posted. I've got some other projects on the horizon as well, but at this moment in time, as I said in some previous episodes, I'm still going to focus mainly on the Q45, but pretty soon I'll be starting on something as soon as I get my parts from overseas else, which is actually going to be a fair bit more unique than this build, especially in Australia anyway. Anyway, take it easy guys, and I shall see you around the corner. No, not around the corner. I'll probably see you in the next episode.
That's it, Brian? Yes.